Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Endwalker. Um, I realized I can't use my full avatar, but what I can do is put like a little PNG, I guess, if you will. It doesn't animate or anything, but it's there. You can see me. Hello. I don't know if that's better than having nothing or not. I'm sure it will cause less confusion. Hopefully, because people will see, like, oh, hey, I'm a girl. But I guess not so much because, there are, like, male, like, people, there's males, that use, like, female avatars. So, I don't know. I mean, the important part is that hopefully I can, help people realize that I am female if that's what they want, you know. So, uh, anyway, that was a total, like, non sequitur. Is that the right word? I don't even know. Like, that was a whole, like, side thought, anyway. The important part is that I apparently have like a million freaking cards here. I should sell those. But also, we're back in freaking, Mare Lamentorum, I believe it was called. Yeah, Mare Lamentorum. We are in Sinus Lacrimarum, the Watcher's Palace. And I believe last episode, we fought against Fendeniel, or Zodiark, as he had, like, turned himself into. So that was neat. So, I keep looking over and, like, being confused while my avatar isn't moving. Thank goodness you are unharmed. We did what we could to subdue the Tempered before making our way here. Not without casualties, unfortunately. Some few detonated explosives, killing themselves and others. The contingent healers had their hands full tending to the injured and enthralled when we took our leave. Lest you wonder, Mistress Creel hath also been delivered unto their care. Serving as a conduit for Heideland's power hath taken its toll, but she will recover in due course. As for Elfinel and Elisay, they insisted on remaining in Garlemald while we three rushed to your aid. It appears, however, that matters here have already come to a conclusion. Am I gonna need the voice mod? I just realized. Probably should get that open. But what manner of conclusion, if I might ask? And is this the ally whom Heideland bade you seek out? He is not unlike the shades of Amrat.
Not unlike, perhaps, but not the same. I was created by Heideland, together with this place. It has ever been my duty to keep vigil over Zodiark, or rather, it was my duty.
Yep. And we informed them that Zodiark broke free, or rather, Fendeniel broke Zodiark free. So, I do wonder, like, if he hadn't been controlled by Fendeniel, would Zodiark have, like, tried to fight us? Then Zodiark is no more. At least this one is.
And not without consequence, I am afraid. For now the delicate weave of the star, preserved by his presence, will begin to unravel. If you mean to avert to the final days, you shall have need of.
Are you alright?
My attempt to forestall Zodiac's release have all but exhausted my strength. If you might allow me if you might allow me to rest a short while, I will share with you all I can.
Please do. You need not exert yourself on our account. These crystals contain records of your time here, yes? May we peruse them while we wait?
By all means, if you would review them chronologically, might I suggest beginning with those on the upper floor?
I shall leave that to you, Kassandra, while I see what can be gleaned from the crystals on these lower levels. So much information. Hopefully the Watcher isn't just gonna like poof away on us or anything. Considering how much like energy he used and all. Like that's what I'm concerned about. He used a lot of energy and such, and like hopefully it's not gonna be like, oh no, before you learn something, it turns out he used too much ether and he goes poof, you know. So, guess we'll find out though. All the way up here. Dimly glowing crystal. That doesn't seem very dim to me, I'm gonna be honest. As you gaze into the crystal, ancient knowledge of Zodiac flows through your mind.
Daily summary, no abnormalities detected. Daily summary, no abnormalities detected. Daily summary, no abnormalities detected.
These appear to be records of a long, lonely vigil on the moon, dating back to the beginning of Zodiac's imprisonment. Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, that's a person, not a quest objective. Next one is lower down, apparently. Faintly glowing crystal. Right over here. As you gaze into the crystal, knowledge of past calamities flows through your mind. Ooh. The records describe how, with each rejoining, Zodiac's thirst for freedom grew, as did the strain on the brands. Containing Zodiac's imprisonment appears to tax Heidelin greatly. Alright. I mean, we did know that already, because she, like, told us that. That each time he, like, gets strong, you know, each rejoining he gets, like, stronger. As you gaze into the crystal, knowledge of past rejoinings flows through your mind. Records describe the Watcher's efforts to prepare in the event Zodiac broke free from his prison. Records go on to describe maintenance carried out regularly with the Loporets, though it is not clear who or what they are. As you gaze into the crystal, a record of an unexpected visitor flows through your mind. Whoops. The records note that the Watcher's musing when Elidibus is spotted on the moon, though clearly not for the first time.
It is clear he and his brethren have a keen interest in freeing Zodiac from his prison, yet they have made no attempt to destroy the brands. Perhaps they prefer he remain hidden from mortal eyes until the final rejoining. Perhaps they realize we would never dare bring harm to Zodiac, so long as he remains imprisoned.
Neat. Neat. Good bit of information on the whole imprisonment bit. Did you learn anything of import? I mean, questionable. So it is as we suspected. Maintaining the bonds requires a great deal of her energy and focus, and this cost has grown higher with every rejoining. That would explain why contact with her has become rather infrequent since the 7th Umbral Calamity. Oh my god, my nail is just, like, my nails are being an absolute pain today, sorry. I too made a rather startling discovery. This heavenly body we know to be the moon was in fact created by Heidelin. Right. We did know that. Because the Watcher mentioned that. And the Watcher said he was created together with this place. I thought he only meant this facility. Truly, Heidelin's powers are far beyond anything I could have imagined. Right. Like I said, the Watcher did mention that the moon was, like, created by Heidelin, so... Which is kind of awesome. But also, like, isn't it, like, the only moon? I think, yeah, this part's technically voiced. I say technically because even if it were English, I have the feeling that that's not in, you know, English. So, because I don't think it's even in Japanese.
良くなったのなら何よりよ。壁の記録も興味深くはあったけれどね。
Thousands of years.
聞かせてもらえるかしら。古の時代に起こり、これから再び起きようとしている終末の最悪について。
Final days. Calamity. That said, that's Eorzea, right? Paris. Like this is the continent of Eorzea, right? Cause like I'm pretty sure this is Eorzea. It's just I don't remember like this area up here being on the map. On like the world map. And then I assume over here is like Garlemald and such. Unless like this is the Ilsebard like area, but I need to look at like the map again in order to be sure. Atheris. Oh, what? That thing's not horrifying in the slightest. Nope. Yeah, that thing's not terrifying at all. Nope. Alrighty. Atheris. Sorry, this sentence is confusing me. The etheric energies which flow through all of creation in the form of various currents. It's not a full sentence. It's very weird. But, there was a period. Here, it doesn't confuse me as much because there's, an ellipses. But, the original was just, the last one was just a period. But I think the idea was that there was supposed to be more. It was supposed to be oh yeah, he's, starting to speak. But they didn't do the ellipse for some reason. Celestial
その
currents.
言葉は初めて聞いたわ。
I wonder what did cause the calamity.
"だから闇の力を、活性の力を持つゾディアークを創造したのですね。星全体のエーテルの流れを増強し制御する。まさに断りを敷き直すがごとき神業です。
Interesting.
"その後にゾディアークの扱いをめぐって対立が起き、ハイデリンが生み出された。エメトセルクはそう語っていたが、そう言わないか?"
Right. That's why they were sealed. That's why he was sealed. In order to actually defeat and seal Zodiark, she had to fracture him. He would have been vastly more powerful, right? Because sworn she beseeched me to banish the darkness. What she told me in the ethereal sea was false? Sort of. Right. I was gonna say, it would have taken the other half of the world's population to summon a primal even remotely as strong as Zodiark. So much dialogue. Right.
実際ハイデリンのその導きがなかったらアシエンにもっと多くの世界統合を許していたでしょうね。そして今を生きる生命はかつての人を蘇らせるための煮えとされていたはず。
分かった。ひとまずお前の言うことを信じよう。絶対の神がいないなら俺はあいつがミンフィリアが支えようとしたものを信じてみたい。そのつもりでもう一つだけ教えてくれ。この後本当に終末が再開されてしまうとして俺たちがそれに対処できなかった場合、原初世界が滅びた場合、共造世界はどうなる？
That's a really good question, actually. If the source falls, will the others survive? Oops. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. The reflections. Huh? What is ready? I did see that way out there. I didn't go to it, but
何の建物かしら。
Alright. Phrygian weapon coffer. Oh, and I sold some titanium alloys. Cool. A lot of people, surprisingly, like, don't get, like, just collect those themselves. So now, is that better? Okay, yes. So high quality level 84 items are where it starts getting better. So that's good to know. I mean, maybe not with these materia that I already have in here, but we'll see how that goes. So I wasn't sure when I'd get into Endwalker. Because I had hit level 80 on my red mage here, but I was still wanting to like level up the other classes. You know, you can see that I've been leveling them up. Wanted to get them all to 80, so I just kind of started like putting materia in. Gave me something to use my pixie, whatever they're called. The fairy things from the Pixies. Fae Fancies, that's it. It gave me a use for my Fae Fancies, so I was using them. Helping hands. At long last, the Watcher is ready to fulfill his final duty.
The time has come for you to be on your own. Or to be on your way. The crater at the heart of Mare Lamentorum, where Zodiark was imprisoned, is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos, a familiar whom you met earlier. Should have no trouble bearing you across. As Heidelin created me as a jailer, so too did she create Argos as the guard.
And yes, I've said it before, but again, I'm always a little surprised by how many people don't realize that that's the word jail. The word jail, Jail, that we have now is it's like a changed version. Back in, the medieval times, jail was exactly how it sounds, actually. Instead of jail, it was jail, which is Gaol. So, jail. Instead of jail, it's jail.
It is his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. Mayhap the imbalancing of Aether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand and attempt to call upon him there. You need but recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way.
If he labors in service of Heidelin's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for this crushing brand, then? Alright. Coolies. I really don't know if I want to do that, the jump down again. So I'm going to take the long way and circle round to get down. This might give me a chance, though, to start looking for some of the ether currents. So I might do that while I'm making my way over there. If I do, I will, show that. Oops, that is not the right door. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pause as I make my way round the moon here. And I'll be back either, when I reach an ether current or when I get to the other side, depending on how that goes. So I will see you in just a few moments. Yeah, so I couldn't get to any of the ether currents yet. The only one I found is right here on the edge of Sinus Tormenti. I think I made a joke about that last time. I was like, that's what I've been dealing with. Because my freaking sinuses are tormenting me. So...
The place we seek is just ahead, at the Chlorophosgrot. You see, Argos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient aether. It would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence than inside the cavern. Follow me.
I did see the Chlorophosgrot, and I was like, oh. But I couldn't, I wasn't sure how to get to it, but it's right here, actually. How about that? The Chlorophosgrot. It's a weeper. You scurry, and I dislike this. You must die. I dislike your scurrying. Dislike the scurrying noise that it was making. I don't know, it's just one of those sounds, you know? It's one of those sounds that I dislike. I love it. Like, I love that they make that sound. It's so, it's neat. But also, like, that sound is just like, ugh, why? Chlorophosgrot. So clearly the Chlorophosgrot goes underneath this section. Which makes me wonder if this is, like, how you would get to, Sinus Tormenti is, like, through here, maybe? Or just, like, over here, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm sure, you know, they'll make it known eventually.
Yes, here will do nicely. The lunar spongoi drew ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air.
Is that spongoi? Is that, like, actually the plural of sponges? Like, is it not just sponges? Or is that just, like, a weird word that they created? I don't know.
At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help the spongoi along?
Spongoi. Such a weird word. Lunar spongoi. Is that, like, legitimately the plural of sponge? Plural of sponge. No? According to the dictionary, sponges is the right word, so. Hey! Argos manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again.
A most fascinating creation of Heidelin's, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he is even able to create reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you he is no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. It was no. No, Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now, it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps there was more than the sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. As for your companions,
Unexpected, but greatly appreciated. Hey, more Argos for my companions. Awesome. I'm gonna move my voice controller. So it's really cold today. This will probably be going up in like the spring. So like it'll be like, it's cold, Sari, what are you talking about? It's like freaking April, and I'm just like, it's January when I'm recording this. But like it's so cold right now, so I'm actually wearing like a glove on my main hand, my right hand. But I can't use the touch screen on my phone with the glove. So I was like reaching way over with my left hand. I realized, like, why don't I just move the freaking the phone, you know? I believe we are all ready.
Then let us return outside, that you may cross the chasm.
Sponjoy. So yeah, I think that's just a weird word they came up with, because, like, I didn't find Sponjoy when I searched. So, I didn't think that seemed like the proper plural word, but you never know, honestly. Also, I wonder if the, like, extreme trial for Zodiark is gonna be still, you know, him, like, broken up, or if it's gonna be, like, the full, if it's gonna be, like, a full Zodiark. Because that's kind of what they like to do, you know? To make the extreme trials, like, this is what it would actually be like.
Our destination is a structure there across the Cradle of Darkness. But climb onto Argo's back and he will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiark's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and his people to a kinder fate. That is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success.
Alrighty. Let's go, Yestola. Our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side, so perhaps it would be best if we did not all go at once. I propose the two of you cross first, while Thancred and Urianger wait here. The two of us cross first, rather. Onward. A malefic ether yet permeates from the crater. Remnants of Zodiark, most like. Northern Merlebentorum. Ooh, just a little further. Ooh, big door! Big door, big door. Have a new location. This must be the best ways burrow. I do know that there's, you know, rabbits on the moon because it's just, you know, a Japanese game. And the whole, you know, rabbits on the moon. The structure is enormous. Though it is hardly surprising given the size of the average Amora team. Apologies for the wait. Right then, let us head inside and... Oh? Argos! Most intriguing. Means by which he conserveth energy, mayhap. Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take things from here. Stay here when it's safe, alright? Vargas is to remain without. Let us not keep him waiting over long. We totally will. There'll be a bunch of things we have to do in here, I bet. And so he'll be there for like ever. So, Argos. Ah, right to return across the chasm, you say. Neat. Is there by chance to the southeast? So it sounds like it's practically right here. So I'm curious to see if, in fact, it is right here somewhere. Or if it's another one of those, like, it's right up there. Too bad you can't get there things. Out to the northeast. But I kind of figured I'd have to actually come up here to, like, even see it. Ooh, what's that over there? Oh, that's Lovingway's Darlings over there, I bet. Ether current, ether current. Wherefore art thou ether current? There it be. Hey, our first ether current on the moon. So now, yeah, there are 10 here. What the frick? What in the world? But that was the first one, like, that they expect you to get. Just based purely off the fact that it's, you know, in the first slot there. So, no, I can't just jump down. I guess there is a crack. Like, I guess there is technically a point there where there's no ground, so... 151 to the west. He'd say, which should be this way then. So maybe we can find this one too right now. Oh, what this? This be... Hey! I was almost gonna just go around this. So I'm glad I was like, ooh, what this? Because I would have completely missed that. And now to the northeast. Okay. What the frick is this? It's like beds? Like a weird UFO-shaped, like, thing? It's not an aetheryte of any kind. Apparently you can run up the side of it, though. That's cool. I always like it when games do that. Let me go to walk mode so that I can do this better. Alas, there is nothing up here, which I kind of figured, but it's always fun to, like, wander up these sorts of things. Whee! Cool. Alright, well, the next one is somewhere that I'm assuming we're not currently meant to go to, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the ship, I guess? It said some, like, I don't know what it is. Boat, ship, something? It's like a factory, maybe? A vessel? I don't remember what it was he said, but it made me think of, like, boat and ship. So, I'm assuming it's something to that degree, but we'll find out. Spaceship, maybe. Makes sense that it could be. I mean, the Amora teams definitely have, like, serious technology, right? So, is that the Aetherite? Because... Oh, no. Okay, standard Amoratine Aetherite down there. Got it. I was like, dang, that's a heck of an Aetherite, if so. Nope. Standard Amoratine Aetherite down there. Cool. These look like the thing that I found in that little cave.
静かだな。監視者の言ってた月のクルートやらはどこだ？
Moonship. Rabbits! Bunnies! Nice. Ah, yeah. So those were like pods. It was one of these, but it was up there. That's interesting. Yeah, they all line up. That one's still sleeping. That's great. That's their leader, I assume. Okay, I love their voice already.
1243回目の定期点検には少し早いですが、ご存知の通り、ゾディアークの消滅が確認されました。もって月は檻としての役目を終了し、アーテリスの生命を運ぶ船となります。
Whoops.
ついに私たちの出番ですわ。
I love her voice already.
さあ、テキパキ準備を進めますわよ。人を受け入れられるよう各自持ち場の点検を、地上の彼らにも忘れずに信号を送ること。質問はありませんわね。では、総員行動開始。
I love her. I love her already. She's only spoken a few lines, and I love her already.
なるほど。彼らがハイデリンの作りし月のクルー。
Whoops.
そうかもな。
Perhaps. I love them. I love them. I love them so much. Actually, I'm surprised that I don't see... Oh. Well, there's some there. I was gonna say, I'm surprised I don't see a bunch of them, like, down there now. But maybe we're just too far away. My computer is pretty garbage, so that's very likely. Phrygian chest gear. Thancred's dumbfounded expression suggests he's still struggling to comprehend the spectacle he has just witnessed. They must be the Loporits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader. I might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on then, let us be about it. Do. Speak with the chipper, Loporit. Good grief, though, man. Freaking... Amoratine architecture. It's so freaking big. I mean, yes, it is because they are massive. But, oh my goodness, man. It's like everything Amoratine is so freaking big, dude. It's insane. There's Thancred. And we ran past Urianger. Camping Way. Apparently that's the name of the character. Trading Way. Jumpstone Trader. Saw all the fun the traders on Aetheris were getting up to. I thought to myself, hey, I could do that. So here I am, eagerly awaiting your patronage and bicolor gemstones. Hey. Not that I need any of this stuff right now, but Luna Tender Blossoms, Moose Flesh, and Dynamite Ash. This is all for like crafters, basically. Or at least those ones have been. One's an Endwalker. The leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Seeking Way is the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Aetheris, and that's a promise. Hey, they actually have a legitimate excuse for why there's like air up here. I love that. Also, ether current. Don't mind if I run across this to get to it instead of taking, whatever path there probably was. Fighting Way, Dancing Way. I see that all of their names are going to be something way, by the looks of things. Whee! So big, dude. That's a step, basically, for an Amoratine. Like, seriously. Or Amoratine, I suppose, is the proper way to say it. I have no idea. There's still Loprits that are sleeping, surprisingly. I would have figured that they would have woken up. Guiding Way! That seems like the person to talk to. Weaving Way. Dozing Loprit. Mim, lim, lim. Leader? No. Sleeping Way. My job is... I better ask. Nice. 82 yalms to the west. Goodness, they like put all of the ether currents over here, didn't they? Picking Way. It did say west. I'm seeing like an area below, though I don't know if there's a way to get down there. So I was double checking. I mean, it must be that I go below because it says it's like right here, basically. And I don't see an ether current. I mean, unless it's above, maybe. Which I suppose it could be. Yeah, there might... Because I'm seeing this, like, path here. So that might be above. Like, way up there. Okay. That's what I'm guessing. It definitely doesn't look like it's below, because I don't see anything down there at all. So... Nothing Way. Recording Way. Snappy Loprit. There she is. What? How in the... Whoops. When did you get here? Who let you in? Why was I told? Take me to your leader! Were you the one giving orders earlier? What was that supposed to be? Your humming, if one can even call it that, is atrociously off-key. It should sound more like this. I love it. As leader of the Law Prince, I cannot allow substandard attempts at musicality to go unremarked, even if you are a guest. But being the magnanimous sort that I am, I'll forgive you this once. I love her. I love her so much. New favorite NPC. Well, looks like you beat us here. Or at least, like, current favorite, Endwalker NPC, anyway. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children? What must their parents be thinking? This is a nursery after all, so perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter, you needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gawping. I must take you to meet the others. If you could run along back toward the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's a large glowing ball at the center, if you should find yourself lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Well then, back to the upper floor it is. Nice. I love her. She's fantastic. She really is. She is fantastic. Guess I'll just go this way and just make my way up that way. There's a junk monger. And you can purchase Saiga skin gear, which is level 84. So I'm assuming that this is what I'll be getting. I'll just be getting the high quality version. So, snow linen jacket of casting, I assume. After, what, this quest? God, it's so big, though. Hey, there's a good view. Also, yes, because, you know, we're not in cold Garlemald anymore. I went back to... I'm sure that you've realized by now, being that we're an hour into the episode, but if somehow you hadn't, I did go back to my actual Red Mage outfit, so... Which, of course, it's me, so, you know, my characters are going to be running around in bathing suits. Because I like being sexy and, you know, having a sexy character. If that wasn't clear from the fact that I do a lot of work to find, you know, sexy outfits to wear. So... Now, it seemed like it was somewhere on one of these platforms for the ether current. So I'm gonna look for that first. I think it was on the northern side. Yep, there it is. Technically, it was on the northern side, so... Flopping Way, by the way. That NPC is named Flopping Way. I love it. Alright. I think before we... Oh, that's really bright, actually. Holy crap. That hurt my eyes. Sorry about that, if that hurt your eyes, too. Before we pick up this quest, or before we turn in this quest, Mapping Way! I think I will go ahead and end things off here. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description to find the playlist so that you can catch up on any episodes you might have missed. You can also find a link to Discord there as well as to Patreon. That way you can support the channel if you would like. So, and with that, I will see you all next time. See you later.